We are already on the third, third outline. So on the third outline, we are asked to, it's talking about paragraph and page formatting. Paragraph and page formatting. Now, under paragraph and page formatting, what can you do? Now, basically we started with formatting, all right? Basic formatting and editing. So how do you format a paragraph or a page? The first thing we want to do under here is line spacing and paragraph spacing. Line spacing and paragraph spacing. The next thing is indents and margins. Indents and margins, or maybe you call it indentation, okay? And the next thing we want to do, or the last thing we want to do, is page orientation. And there are basically two kinds of page orientation. You can have portrait and landscape, okay? Portrait or landscape. So we'll look at the difference between the two. Are you ready? You see, I'm making this very, very simple. I will talk a little bit and we'll go to practice, to practicalize what we talk about, okay? So we are asked to adjust line spacing to 1.5 and change the page orientation to landscape. So look at the instruction. The instruction says, type the following paragraph in Microsoft Word. Type the following paragraph in Microsoft Word. Proper formatting improves the readability and presentation of documents. Adjusting line spacing and page orientation help create a well-structured document for better clarity. Okay, so let me go back to my Microsoft Word and type this. Are we ready? Now, did you notice something else? The moment I clicked on enter is taking me to another bulleted point, but that's not what I want to do. To fix that, click on enter again. It will take you to the next line. Okay, so let's quickly type what we have there. So let's do the next thing. What are we to do next? Adjust line spacing. So how do you adjust the line spacing? The first one is for you to select the paragraph, go to the home tab, click on line and spacing icon, select 1.5 spacing for the drop down list. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So you select the paragraph. How do you select the paragraph? Now, I already taught you, you can triple tap. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Another way you can select the paragraph is by coming, can you see where my mouse is? When you double tap, it will also select the paragraph. So there are several ways to do the same thing when you are working with Microsoft Word. Okay, now the instruction said I should come to the paragraph section and choose on the line spacing. Now this is line and paragraph spacing. So I want to increase the line spacing to 1.5. Can you see the difference? Okay, so I click on 1.5. So I think I fixed that. So now let me also, the next instruction says I should change the page orientation to landscape. Change the page orientation to landscape. So it said I should click on the layout tab, select orientation, choose landscape mode. All right, let's quickly do that. Go to the layout. All right, it says I should choose orientation and landscape. Can you see the difference? Let me do it again. Can you see? Okay, so there is a bonus exercise there. It said I should go to the print layout so that you have a better feel of it. For you to print a document, you just need to press Ctrl P, or you go to the File tab, go to the Backstage view, and click on Print. Can you see? So this is how it's going to be. When you go back to your page layout, for example, When you go back to your home, you see the indents. So for example, can you see that? That is paragraph. So you can see the margin line is, it's one way or the other push the content forward. Okay, I don't know whether you notice this. So if I want, this is increasing the indents or decreasing the indents. A shortcut to that is by clicking on the tab key, or you use the shift shift tab on your keyboard. All right. Now for the margin, if you want to fix the margin, you go to page layout. You can see margin here just before orientation that we saw the other time. On the margin, you can see different margins. If you want to make it narrow, you want to make it moderate, you want to make, let's see what this mirror will do. Okay, just added something to it. Let's look at narrow. Can you see? So the margin is basically talking about the space between the top of the what's it called, of the document to your word. All right, that's basically what the margin is talking about in a layman language. Okay.